Kia ora rā koutou te whānau whānui, huri mai rā. It's podcast time. We're in the Haukainga podcast. This Ngāpui Iwi Social Services, and we're in Waitangi. And I've just come out from this invigorating, informative forum of rangatahi and young people. And I've got some of them in our van. So introduce yourself, please.
Kia ora mai no tātou, ko Rangimarie te whenua tēnei. Hauri au o hine amaru o ngā tine o te raroa o Ngāpui Nui tonu. Kia ora.
Kia ora, ko Reti tēnei, hauri ahau no Ngāpui Nui tonu, no muri whenua whānui.
Go.
Tēnā tātou ko Ohomairangi Smith ahau.
Is that who you are? Kia ora. A lot of the kōrero that came out of the forum or the conversation was about our whenua. When you guys talk about getting whenua back, do you have a further vision of what you would particularly do with this whenua, or what does it mean to you other than tūranga wawe?
Well, there's a few things that I could think of what we could do with whenua once we get it back. One is to leave it be, let it go back to its most natural state and just live.
Yeah. And
another is that we could build things on it to help our mokopuna. We could help house them in some way, or we could build more kura for them to learn at. And that's two of my ideas that I think I'd be happy with.
They're really cool ideas, actually. The first one that you said was just let it go back to what it was. Guess what tourists come to see? Is us and our ngahere and all those natural things. So the byproduct of doing that is some pūtea for us. And the other one I just like anyway.
Yeah,
because it's very kind. What about you, niece? She's just found out that I'm her uncle.
He's just found out my name. It's been like 15 years. No, well, I think before moving forward, a little bit, and my whole goal in life is to get all my whenua back. But how I would do that, it's funny you ask that. I would go to uni, get my law degree, become a land lawyer, get all my land back, build whare on there for my mokopuna and my uri, and bring it back to its natural habitat. And that's my goal in life, whānau. And to survive off how my tupuna survived. Yeah.
But the first thing you said you do was go and get extra knowledge, eh?
Yeah.
So you know how to play both games. So you know how to play a game in a Māori world and a non-Māori world, eh? That's really, really cool. Because what happens when people take our land is they take our ability to look after ourselves, eh?
Yeah.
Have you got lots of land?
And Herekino, are you Herekino? Are you Smith from Manukau?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you've got heaps of land. Kia ora.
Yeah. Well, that's what our old people used to do, eh? For whenua and to create peace was to tomo people off to different areas. But I don't think you guys are going to do that.
I don't hate the idea. No.
Yeah.
I see some people
Good girl. Hey, intelligence over emotion, eh? Yeah.
See a nice piece of land, I think, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. I know. But that is really important, eh? Because a lot of people, our own whānau, your whānau, all our whānau, have really had to stamp their authority and be ferocious in their fight. But the way you guys are talking now is to educate, to create a result at the end of that. That's pretty special. Yeah.
To learn how they play their games and how they do it, and then we can come back and take our land back.
Yeah. Manaaki tagata, right? Because I brought my kids up not to have a them and us attitude, okay? Because if we block other people out from our world, we miss the opportunity to learn from them, eh? Do you think that's something that can be a danger when we're so strong in our own whakaaro, where we're not looking at other people with a clear lens?
I think it can be dangerous. The way that I do look at things is, even if I really disagree with someone or the idea of how they do things, I like to at least listen. I like to, get in their head. I want to know what gets them ticking or why they have that type of whakaaro.
Yeah.
Was it something based on how they were raised. You know, what flipped that switch and then why do they think like that?
Yeah.
That's for me. I like to, you know, be in their head sort of. Even if I don't agree with you, I want to know why you're saying that. I think it's a big thing, understanding people and trying to look at two sides of a story.
Do you sort of agree?
Yeah, so my mum asked me if I was put into a room with Seymour, what would I do? I was like,
With who?
with Seymour?
Oh, yes.
Seymour. And I was like,
See less.
Celeste. Oh, yeah, Arohamai.
Seymour.
Yeah, anyways, I told her I'll take my mere pounamu. Yeah, you know. I'll take my mere pounamu into the room, and if it was just us two, I would have a conversation. And because exactly what Chelsea said, I might not agree with you by the end of the day, but I want to know why. Why are you like this?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly why I would take my mere pounamu into the room so we wouldn't see the end of the day.
So you could create a full stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I know your mother, and that doesn't surprise me, that answer. But I think you're right, because even, you know, in these political times with David Seymour, I thought, no, the easy thing to do is he tangata hōhā koe. The harder thing to do is let's find a way to try and understand you. And you know what? I still can't find it. Mm-hmm. But I've given it a go, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that's a brilliant attitude moving forward. That's a real leadership attitude. You know, I want to share something with you very briefly. I can, because it's our show. I met this Aboriginal guy, this beautiful guy, and in his mihi, he said to me, I promise to walk lightly on your land.
Like lightly.
Lightly. So that means he's not going to stomp around.
Yeah.
He's not going to abuse it. I loved it. And then I thought to myself, and here's my question, when Pākehā came here, did they step lightly on our land?
No.
Hey,
Not even close.
it's not. It's an indigenous whakaaro to go somewhere and go, oh, taiwa, I'm manuhiri here. And I think that's one of the things that really disappoints me in our relationship, eh?
Yeah, but it's also a thing that connects Indigenous people to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we go back to their whenua and we can learn about them and respect each other.
Yeah.
As for the Crown, you know, it's really hard to have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
It's been like that for 185 years.
Yeah. Where do you think the secret has been to your development as young wahine?
Probably, I think heaps of it had to do with the way that we were both raised, because we were so involved, very much kaupapa kids, and so we were always around this knowledge. Even if it was, you know, just tangihanga, you would gain so much from just listening.
Yeah.
And then also doing the hands-on work. Like, I love to do the background work.
Yeah.
It was just, you know, you can fit in everywhere, and it's just a really safe space. And
Yeah. Well, they call it titautanga, eh?
Yes, they do.
It's your first job when you go back home. The titautanga, it's the most important.
Yeah.
It's tikanga, it's got to be.
Tikana.
Yeah. And everyone starts there, really.
Yeah.
But, for me and Charles, we are very blessed to be raised in kura kaupapa Māori and under the saying, whaia te tino ranga tiratanga kia tū te ao Māori. And we're here with our school and our sisters embodying it.
Yeah, well, you're the
Everything,
proof.
yeah.
And would I be right in saying that your taha Māori is what keeps you strong and safe?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
fantastic.
think I wouldn't know who I would be if I wasn't Māori.
Yeah.
That's how far across the line I am.
And it's not arrogance, it's just belonging to, well, not in their case. But it's just belonging to something that's so special, eh? Yeah. Okay. Where would you like to see yourselves in 16, you said, in 10 years?
10 years.
10 years.
In a hospital doing surgery.
Wow.
I want to be a
Not
surgeon.
receiving surgery.
No, I hope
We're
not.
thinking the same
Why?
thing.
I hope not. Why, what were you thinking?
Oh, me
What,
and her
married
thought
and
the
kids?
same thing.
What?
I thought you said like going to the hospital and just like you're
Get
dying in
together.
the hospital.
No.
Well, where would I
What
see
about
myself
you?
in 10 years? I see myself with all my whenua back, living on my beach, eating panatikinas every day, all day, being Māori all day, every day. Yeah.
So
Really?
that's your sense of wealth.
Wealth for me
Yeah.
is kina. life of someone asked me the other thing at the someone interviewed me before at the bridge and he's like, what's the favourite thing in life? And I was like, oh, kina.
Do you know?
He's like, what's that? It's like, I don't know, kina.
It's actually sea urchin.
Yeah.
And people from Whangapi eat it with Madeira cake. Hey, just any closing whakaaro that you guys would like to share? I mean, good stories, not so good stories. I mean, I'm really pleased to see that nurturing has brought you guys to this part in your lives, all three of you. Nurturing, because I'm a big supporter of the preciousness of tamariki. But is there anything that you'd like to share just to close?
I like to share the hikoi we literally just did about like 4 hours ago. We just did a hikoi. As you know, we're hikoi kids, whaia te tino rangatiratanga. We just did a hikoi, and while the government was coming on, Eru did his kōrero, and I love it how we just left. We didn't have to say anything. We didn't have to do anything. But our people just left and turned around. And that's how we should be. We should be looking forward like that. Like we don't need the kawanatanga in our lives anymore. And I just wanted to mention that. Yeah. It was a really cool hikoi. Cool. Yeah.
Tēnā koe. Tēnā koe. What about you? Anything that you know, a takeaway or a moimoia or a
I just hope that everyone can. Oh, I don't got much to say, to be honest.
No, that's cool.
I'm like all of a sudden at a loss for words.
No, that's
It's weird,
cool.
eh?
Yeah.
Usually we can
Oh,
chat
you've
all
been
day.
talking all day, and the stuff you guys been talking about is fantastic. Have you got any ideas, Bub? Where would you like to be in 10
Yes.
years?
Ai,
Yeah, I
moko
wanna-
punara.
How do I click on here?
At home?
Who's home?
My home.
Yeah.
You want to have your own house?
Yeah.
Would you? I mean, you're so young, and it's been ages since I've been a dad. But is there any little flicker of something that you'd really like to do when you get older?
Be like Hana Rafati.
Kia ora, kia ora.
Yeah.
Pai taua whakaaro.
Yeah. Well, that's not going to happen unless you come to my place.
I was going to say, do you want me to beat him up outside?
Tēnei te mihi kia koutou. Mō o koutou kōrero rangatira. I'm just really proud of the fact that if you guys are in the future or are the future, we're in good nick. Nō reira, ngā mihi, and you can go and have a swim now.
Sweet, I'm off to the bridge, mate.
I'm going.
Kia ora, kia ora, ngā mihi.
Ngā mihi.
Ngā mihi.